Go. Count to 5 first.
Alright, so you just recently purchased a watch from the CNIB and you want to change the battery, and it's super easy to do. First thing you'll want to do is locate the indent on the watch between the watch and its cover. Next you'll want to do is grab a small jeweler's flathead screwdriver. They're in every eyeglass case, and you'll want to slip the tiny end of the screwdriver into the indent right there. You might miss your first or second time getting it into the spot. It's a little tricky. This is going to be covered. And what you'll want to do is just give the top of the screwdriver a couple hits, just so that it gets in between the cover and the watch, just so that they can see. And then you'll want to just loosely pry off the cover, just like that. Put it aside, don't lose it, it's really important. First thing you'll notice is that there's this plastic case and that you can remove it. You get down to the bottom and there's the first watch system that has, this is a clock face that controls the battery that controls there. The type of battery you'll want to use is the AG1 series that can be found at most convenience stores and hobby shops will have them. And I'll show them. Take the battery out, it'll look like that. You want to pop it in there, push the crown back in, back over. Before you go to the next battery step, you want to make sure that's actually moving, or you're just going to end up killing the battery in your voice modulo right away. In this one, you'll want to use the series CR2025 battery, also very common to find at convenience stores, hobby shops. Then you'll notice that there's a slight indent that it follows along the crown, so you don't install the little device backwards. And then you'll notice that it has these two little springs in there, and they're actually really important because without those there isn't a power circuit and it stops the watch from talking, and it'll make a weird unaudible noise. And then once you got that in, you'll want to just make sure if the battery's dead, this will actually stop ticking the second hand will stop ticking for a few seconds, and then it'll restart, so that you know that the watch is actually in perfect working condition. And then for the final step, you'll want to take the watch cover and you'll want to get that silver piece and make sure it's dead center of the battery to complete the power circuit, and your watch will talk to you. You line up the indent back to where it was originally with the little mark you've made, and then you just snap the cover back on, flip the watch back over, hold the talk button down for 5 seconds. 5. Sometimes you'll notice there might be a slight delay, but the watch will start back up. And then, so top right, the watch will speak to you the time. Top left, you can set the alarm and the clock time. Lower left button sets the hour, and the lower right button sets the minute time. And now your watch is back in working order.